Personal growth. It's a journey that each one of us embarks on, whether we realize it or not. From the moment we're born, we're constantly evolving, learning, adapting, and growing. But the real question is, are we being intentional about our growth? Are we actively working on becoming the best version of ourselves? Or are we simply going through the motions, waiting for change to happen? The first step in personal growth is recognizing that it's a process. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's certainly not something that comes without effort. Growth requires time, patience, and most importantly, self-awareness. We need to understand where we are, where we want to go, and what changes we need to make in order to get there. And the great thing is, it doesn't matter where you're starting from. Whether you're at the beginning of your journey or you've been on the path for years, personal growth is available to everyone. Let's start with the foundation of personal growth, your mindset. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you have a fixed mindset, you might think that your abilities and intelligence are static, that you're born with a certain amount of talent, and that's all you have. But the truth is, you have the power to shape your future by changing your mindset. When you develop a growth mindset, you open yourself up to endless possibilities. You begin to see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, rather than obstacles standing in your way. A growth mindset is all about embracing change. It's about understanding that failure isn't something to be feared, it's something to be learned from. Every mistake you make is an opportunity to get better, to improve, and to refine your skills. So, if you want to grow, you have to be willing to fail. Embrace the discomfort that comes with trying something new, because it's in those moments of discomfort that the most growth happens. One of the most important things you can do for your personal growth is to set clear, actionable goals. Goals are like a roadmap for your life. Without them, you're just wandering, hoping you'll get somewhere great. But with well-defined goals, you have a direction. You have something to aim for. But remember, goal setting is not about perfection. It's about progress. Set goals that challenge you, that make you step outside of your comfort zone. But also make sure your goals are realistic and achievable. Break them down into smaller, manageable steps. The more specific you can be with your goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. Ask yourself, what do I want to accomplish in the next year? What can I do this month to move closer to that goal? Even more importantly, why do you want to achieve those goals? Your why is your motivation. It's what will keep you going when things get tough. When you set goals, it's also important to track your progress. Reflect on what's working and what's not. Adjust your approach if necessary, but don't give up if things aren't going as planned. Growth requires flexibility. It's okay if you need to pivot. Just keep moving forward. A huge part of personal growth is developing good habits. It's the small, consistent actions that you take every day that ultimately lead to big results. Habits are the foundation of your success. The key is to build habits that align with your goals. If your goal is to get in shape, then your habits should include exercising regularly and eating nutritious foods. If your goal is to read more books, then your habit should be carving out time each day to read. But here's the thing. Habits are hard to build, especially when you're starting out. It takes time for a new habit to stick. You might stumble along the way, but that's okay. The key is consistency. Even if you mess up one day, don't let that derail your progress. Just keep showing up day after day. Over time, these habits will become second nature. You'll do them without even thinking about it. One of the most powerful ways to build good habits is by starting small. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick one thing that you can focus on and make it a non-negotiable part of your day. Whether it's waking up earlier, exercising for 20 minutes, or meditating for 5 minutes, start small and build from there. Once that habit is solid, add another one. Gradually, you'll have a set of habits that are aligned with your personal growth, and they will become the driving force behind your success. One of the biggest roadblocks to personal growth is self-doubt. We all experience it at some point. That voice in your head that tells you you're not good enough, that you can't achieve your goals, that you're not capable of success. But here's the truth. Self-doubt is a liar. You are capable. You are worthy of success. And you have everything you need to grow and achieve your goals. The key is to stop letting that voice control you. Instead of listening to your doubts, replace them with positive affirmations. Speak to yourself like you would speak to a friend. Encourage yourself. Remind yourself of all the reasons you're capable of achieving great things. And when you face challenges or setbacks, don't let them define you. Instead of saying, I can't, say, I haven't mastered it yet, but I will. Remember, growth isn't linear. There will be ups and downs along the way, but don't let self-doubt hold you back. You have the power to push through it. The more you challenge yourself, the more you build confidence in your abilities. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you think. The people you surround yourself with play a huge role in your personal growth. If you want to grow, you need to surround yourself with people who lift you up, who support your dreams, and who challenge you to be better. It's easy to get stuck in a cycle of negative thinking and self-doubt when you're surrounded by people who don't believe in you or who don't encourage you to grow. Seek out people who inspire you. Find mentors, friends, or communities that align with your values and goals. These people will help push you forward when you're feeling stuck. They will remind you of your potential and keep you accountable when you feel like giving up. At the same time, don't be afraid to distance yourself from people who drain your energy or hold you back. Sometimes personal growth requires making tough choices, like letting go of relationships that no longer serve you. It might be difficult, but it's necessary for your growth. Embracing change is essential for personal growth. Change can be uncomfortable, but it's the only way to evolve. If you're not changing, you're not growing. While change can be scary, it's also exciting. It opens up new possibilities, new opportunities, and new ways of thinking. Embrace it. If you want to grow, you have to be willing to let go of old habits, beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve you. Be willing to step into the unknown, take risks, make decisions that scare you because those are the decisions that will push you toward your growth. You will never grow if you stay in your comfort zone. One of the most important aspects of personal growth is taking care of yourself. You can't grow if you're burned out, stressed out, or running on empty. Self-care isn't selfish. It's essential for your well-being and your ability to keep growing. Take time for yourself. Rest, relax, recharge. Whether it's getting enough sleep, spending time doing something you love, or practicing mindfulness, make self-care a priority. When you take care of your body and mind, you give yourself the energy and clarity you need to continue growing. Remember, growth is not about pushing yourself to the point of exhaustion, it's about balance. As you go on your journey of personal growth, take time to reflect on where you've been and where you're going. Reflection helps you understand your progress, identify areas for improvement, and celebrate your wins. It gives you clarity on what's working and what's not. At the end of each week, month, or year, take a moment to look back and evaluate how far you've come. Reflection is not about judging yourself. It's about appreciating how far you've come and acknowledging the work you've put in. Personal growth is a lifelong journey. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, continuously improving and pushing your limits. It's about taking responsibility for your own development and making intentional choices to move forward. It's about cultivating a mindset that embraces change, setting goals that challenge you, building habits that support your growth, and surrounding yourself with people who inspire you. Most importantly, it's about believing in yourself and knowing that you are capable of achieving greatness. So where will you start? Will you take that first step toward becoming the person you want to be? The choice is yours and the power is in your hands. Keep growing, keep evolving, and remember, you are capable of more than you know. If you're ready to take your personal growth to the next level, hit that subscribe button and join this journey with me. Let's create a community of growth. positivity, and transformation. Drop a comment below and share one goal you're working on. Let's support each other. Don't forget to like the video if you found this helpful and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on the next step in your personal development. Keep pushing forward, stay motivated, and remember, you've got this.